Oh,
just
this is what I
hilarious,
found.
bro.
This is what I found out too, man. Especially being before I got married, man. Being single is hard. One, because women, I think y'all want us to know what's in your head, and we can't do that. Like we don't. This is the thing, especially with single people in general. Y'all be so quick to cut people off. Stop being so quick to cut people off. You only be quick to cut them off because you don't want to deal with you. Because sometimes you meet somebody that you ain't necessarily dealt with before, and they bring up something that you ain't ready to resolve yet, and you be ready to cut them off. Stop. Listen,
Ooh.
it's true. You be ready to walk away from people because you don't see something you like. Let me tell you something. Anybody who's been in a relationship that matters, you gotta learn how to stay when it don't feel good. Real love is learning how to play hurt. If you ever played high school sports and you roll your ankle, let me tell you something. You can't just quit because our generation don't teach you that. Like you gotta learn how to stay because everybody got their own flow and they dealing with what they dealing with, but you don't know what people's fears are. And until you talk about it, you can't address that. Think about it. Would you marry you if you if you knew your secrets? Would you marry you if you knew your secrets? But then you want somebody you just met, you don't know them for 2 weeks, you mad because they don't know what's in your head. Like, no, you got to be an adult and say how you really feel. Example.
Yeah.
When I first got with my wife, I sent her some flowers to the job. I thought it was a nice gesture. Where I'm from, I'm hilarious and I'm light skinned. I ain't got to do all that. I'm hilarious. So I sent her I went on 1-800-Flowers and I sent her. I even spent a little extra money for the next day shipping, right? Because I was like, let me get it there to her on Friday so her coworkers can see it because that's what women want. They want their coworkers to see the flowers. I sent it there, got there on Friday. My wife was like, oh, these are cute. My friends was kind of talking bad about you, but I had to defend you. And I was like, what you talking about? She was like, yeah, you got flowers from 1-800-Flowers. I was like, nigga, what's wrong with that? Like, that's okay. Then cut to, let me tell you what really happened. The next week, some dude who like my wife sent box roses to my wife. And her friend said, hey, look, we knew that wasn't from you because they wasn't 1-800-Flowers. They was box roses. I'm like, the disrespect. Because I know y'all be like the thought that counts, but that's what you say broke. That's what you say to broke niggas. But in my head, if this nigga knew to send you box roses, that nigga got an assistant. Because most straight men don't know about no box roses. I went to 1-800-Flowers and I got a nice little bouquet. How you call it? Bouquet? Nope. Bouquet. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I got a bouquet. I sent a bouquet and I spent the next day shipping for the 1-800-Flowers. Thank you, bro. For the 1-800-Flowers. And she was talking about, yeah, because you a 1-800. Her friends call me the 1-800-Flower nigga. I'm like, whatever. I'm married to her now. Call me a 1-800-Flower nigga. Your friends went to a 1-800 college to work with you.
Yep.
That's stupid. All right, cool. The 1-800-Flower nigga. Depression algorithm. Popeye's chicken sandwich. 5'7". All right, last joke, and I'm done for real. Tell you what's funny, man. This is the thing. I feel like this is why relationships are tough. Men see a woman and want them to never change because we have a whole fantasy about who you are in our head. Especially if we like, be pretty. They like, there's no way she too pretty to be crazy. Like, and we stupid. We like, she way too pretty. Like, nigga, crazy is where's that? That's what when they cute. They probably crazy too. Women meet a man and want him to instantly change. When you meet him, you be like, he cute, but I can fix him up. He be 40% the nigga you want, and you like want him to change. And that thing always stresses you out. And you got to figure that thing out. Because this thing, fellas, you remember that moment you realized your girl was crazy?
Yep.
See, Miss Rose, I don't want to say your first name wrong. He probably knew when you was crazy, but you know, he trying to smash. He ain't gonna say it.
Look at
you
his face.
You know.
Look at his face.
You saw
right now. Look at him. He looked away.
He know she crazy. You saw how she unmuted herself. First of all, nigga, my name. Listen, I saw her pores. First of all, nigga, let me tell you something. My name. You know she crazy. She's spicy.
When you said that, he started looking to the oven like something was still cooking in there.
Yeah, that nigga checking the oven. Hey, he checking the oven, but it's the cabinet. He like, yeah, I think the chicken almost. Like, no, nigga, that's where the pot's at. Is this the thing? You think your woman cool till you see her drunk? Oh, she could be the coolest, most religious woman. When you see your woman drunk, she become a whole other person. Like my wife is one of the most kindest, most generous, sweetest creatures I've ever seen in my life. But when she get drunk, nigga, women be having an alter ego. My wife, she turned into Jasmine. Jasmine got single girl energy. I don't know if you met Jasmine before, but I don't like her. My wife is amazing. But Jasmine, this whore, let me tell you something, gets on my nerves. Because women, y'all be crazy. Like, y'all be going off. First of all, you don't tell me what. First of all, and then also, women, y'all ain't never drunk. Even when y'all drunk, y'all be lying about the truth. I ain't met a woman yet who been drunk. They could be shoes missing. They got pee on their leg. I am not drunk. You don't tell me what to do, okay? I'm a grown woman. If you can't handle all this, Huh? If you can't handle all this, and I'm a beautiful black queen, if this is too much for you, this ain't the ride you need to be on. So you can leave, okay? All right. If this is too much, you could just go. And fellas, that's when you find out how she really feel about you when she drunk. First of all, you little fake Bruno Mars, want to be Kevin Hart, you can leave, nigga. If you don't like all this, you can go. Farewell, bye, nigga.
Farewell.
Nigga, you be pissed off. You be walking off like, man. Then you be like, man, I ain't dealing with this. Cause everybody, she didn't cause the whole audience. No, y'all gather around. This nigga right here, he think he's somebody. Bye, farewell, nigga. You walk off. She be like, you just gonna leave me? You're supposed to protect black women. Why would you leave me? I hate your face. Why would you? I need my Invisalign trays. I want to lay down. Where my Invisalign trays? Ah. Freaking weirdo. And then you try to leave her to prove a point. It's always some dude in a suit that come on. Hey, queen, how you doing? He just gonna leave you like this? This nigga on the ground with a suit on. Hey, gorgeous, listen, queen, let me help you. I can give you a ride home. I can be your Uber. I'm like, nigga, if you don't get away from my wife, I'm trying to prove a point. Don't go. And she be defending him. Leave me alone. He was a sweetheart. My drunk girls always feel like the strange nigga. He was a sweetheart, okay? You leave him alone because he checked on me. You left me, okay? You left me all alone in the streets of Hollywood, and you supposed to protect black women, and you didn't protect me. He came with a suit on, and he swooped in. He stood on the ground like safe, like this was baseball, and protect me. And nigga, you just let him. He was like, I hate you right now. All right, that's all my new stuff. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate it.
I'll give it up.
Wow.